everybody. It's Miss Bryant, your principal, with the announcements. Okay, we made it all the way into the second week of school. Well done, everyone. I hope you had a nice holiday on Monday. And here's what to look forward to in the month of September. So tomorrow is the 9th. It's a Thursday, and office hours begins, like properly, where you get to go into any teacher's classroom where you have a question or need extra work, or you just know that if you go into a teacher's classroom for 20 minutes, you will get done a lot of tasks that help you feel organized for the week. So it begins tomorrow. There's also a fire drill tomorrow. So this is interesting. The fire drill is right before office hours. So that means at the very end of the block that we are having, you're going to pack up, get all your stuff, go out to the fire drill. And then when the fire drill is done, I'm going to excuse you to return into the building for office hours. Or if you're selecting, you get to go out for an extended break. But I put the schedule there so you could see that while I'm talking about it. And then next week we have back to school night on Thursday night, and teachers are staying late. And to make up for the time that teachers are staying late on Friday, everybody gets a minimum day dismissal at 1 p.m. Very, very exciting. Thank you, teachers. September, just a reminder that all the things begin in October, but we're kind of doing it simple, slow start. In September. And then here's a couple things you might need to know about the campus. Just a reminder, bring your Chromebook and charger every day. And if you forget it, we don't have a loaner system. So you're going to use a paper and pencil for the day. Cell phones, you guys have been doing really good with cell phones. I've only taken one cell phone that was picked up at the end of the day. So the first time's a warning. And the second time your phone remains in the office for the end of the day. The third time you have a contract where you leave it in the office and pick it up at the end of the day. Dress code is the same thing. The first time you're out of dress code, we're going to send you to the office so the office can mark it. And then we can give you a bookmark with the dress code in it. And then if you have any questions, we'll process it. Second time, you get loaner clothes to wear. And we make note of it. Third time, it's a parent phone call home. And I just want to say to you guys, thank you all for taking such good care of our campus. It is a shared campus. IVA rents this space from the church. And so the student restrooms that you all know by the stairs where you go up and down, that's student restrooms. There's adult restrooms at the end of the hall. But I want you to know that today is a Wednesday, and on Wednesdays in the fall, the church has this thing called MOPS, which is Mothers of Preschoolers, and it's down the hallway. It's down the church side of the hallway, so they'll use adult restrooms, not student restrooms, and there will be moms carrying crying babies through the hall. I really like it when that happens. I think it keeps us calm because we remember that things aren't as bad as those little babies have it. Okay. Thursday, the first fire drill. We're going to practice drills throughout the entire year. This time it is during a block, so we'll know where to go, and your teachers will be prepared for it by then because we have professional development on Wednesdays, and they're going to get a look at it on Wednesday. But we're going to do it all sorts of different times. You can see our drills scheduled across the year. So we have September, October, November, December, and there's different drills. Earthquake drill in October, lockdown drill in November. So we have a drill every single month. We get to do our first drill tomorrow. Yay! Also, our drill it normally takes us about 2 minutes to get all in line once the alarm goes off. So I'm hoping that we can do really good. I just want to say thank you to Brooklyn and Lars, Oliver, Henry, Maddie, because Tuesday morning they helped me clean off the tables in the Foxes Corner. Thank you so much for noticing what needs to be done and then just stepping up to do it. So I have reminders about breaks, lunch, passing period, office hours. Breaks and lunch, students remain outside. So not in the hallway, not in the stairway, because there's no supervision inside. If you're using the restroom, it's pretty quick and it's not in groups. If you ever need to go to the office, just make sure you have adult permission first. And then to be clear, Chromebooks, cell phones, any devices are not to be used at break or lunch. The only time you can use it is office hours in a classroom with a teacher, only time outside of class. So it's always with adult permission. And then passing periods, students, keep your bags with you. Don't try to put it in the next classroom. It just clogs up the halls because we do have pretty short passing periods. You got to make sure that you are not marked tardy. We are marking tardies. So things like dress code, cell phone violation, tardies, these are the things that make it so if you add an accumulation of them, you don't get to go to the school dances. And those things are really important and special, and we are going to try to figure out how to do them. So make sure that you are just abiding by all those boundaries. Office hours, there's no equipment on the blacktop during office hours, and I'm excited for you guys to get to use it. Just a reminder about dress code, because if you find out that you're not in dress code and you get it marked, and then you're like, I have too many of those things, I don't get to go to a school dance, you'll be sad. So dress code, collared or IVA spirit wear. You have to have a collar. So I am not currently in dress code. If this had a collar, it would be dress code. Any color, gray, black, any shade of gray, black, or blue. Not white, because white gets dirty, and then you don't replace it, and then we're like, why are we all so covered in stains? The bottoms, it's gray, black, blue, khaki jeans, no holes. If you have any questions, please ask the office or email info@IVA Long Beach. Okay, so office hours starts next week. There's a minimum day Friday. TMI here. Advisory. Next week, you don't have to remember this. We'll tell you every day. We'll send out a message. But next week it's block 5, then block 1, then block 6, and then on October we start small groups. And I have 1 minute of a recorded video for virtue celebrations from 3 of our teachers. So thank you to Ms. Smith and Mix V and Ms. Schmidt for recording this message. I hope you guys have a really good week. As soon as this is done, you get to go.
All right, so something that I noticed in advisory today was a student that brought in multiple perspectives into the discussion we had on struggle. So I think that would be open-mindedness, just bringing in those different perspectives. So thank you. Shout out to Kaden Curry, 6th grader.
Something I noticed in science class today was that we collected some data, and the data was very easy to read. There wasn't very much to it, but this student practiced curiosity by asking more questions about it because she wanted to dig deeper, and we even took her questions and we did a whole nother investigation that we didn't plan for. So shout out to Mia Williams for practicing curiosity.
And in my Math 6 class today, we had a great conversation just about what people's favorite number is, and it took us down a trail talking about the number pi, and I even had one student who stayed after class to want to check out a book on the history of pi, so I just love that curiosity that that Oscar Doyle Bush showed, so great curiosity, Oscar.
Yay! Thank you to our students who practice intellectual virtues and our teachers who notice and name it. Hope you guys have a really, really wonderful Wednesday. Bye!